Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. We are back and excited to be here. Thank you for joining us for our 45-minute yoga flow. My name is Tim. Make sure that you have a yoga mat. I like to have a little hand towel so my hands aren't sliding. And otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. Let's come forward onto our hands and to our knees, stacking our shoulders over our wrists, our hips over our knees, being true to the length of our own torso. And we'll come into our ujjayi breath in and out through the nose, moving an equal volume of air for an equal duration of time. With a subtle audible quality, it can sound like ocean sounding breath or like wind through leaves. And we'll begin with some cat-cow. Inhale, tip the pelvis, arch the back, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, draw the navel in, round the spine, look down. Inhale, tip the pelvis, arch the back, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, draw the navel in, round the spine, look down. Good. Inhale, rippling up. Pelvis, low back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, then head. Exhale, ripple down. Pelvis, low back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, then head. Inhale, ripple. Exhale, round. Inhale, ripple. Rib cage expands, trying to take in more breath. And exhale, round. Rib cage contracts, squeeze out more breath. Inhale to a neutral spine. Keep your pelvis stationary. Exhale, side bend to the left. Look to the outside of your left ankle. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bending right. Look to the outside of the right ankle. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. One more. Inhale. Exhale, left. And inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, back to center. Tuck your toes under. And exhale, press back into our first downward facing dog of the day. And taking a moment here, giving your body whatever it needs. So maybe you pedal out the feet, shift the hips, shrug the shoulders, nod the head yes or no. Maybe you flutter out the lips. And then you'll find your way into stillness with deep ujjayi breath. Press your index knuckle and thumb knuckle down into the floor. Feel the shoulder blades sliding down the back and away from the ears. 2 more here. Then walk the feet towards the hands. Stop when the toes are 12 inches behind the wrist. Feet are hip distance apart. And folding over, legs can be straight or they can be slightly bent. It's morning here for me, so I'm keeping my knees slightly bent just for a moment as I allow my hamstrings to start to open up gently. Head hangs heavy, feet and palms pressing down into the floor. Preparing to wake up our hamstrings now a little bit on your next inhale. Bend your knees, send your butt back, look forward, arms alongside of the body, palms face the floor for our ski jumper position. And then exhale, hands to the floor or blocks, then extend your legs. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. 3 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Hold and breathe here. Noticing those hamstrings starting to open. On your next inhale, lengthen through your spine. Walk the feet together at the front edge of your mat. Now fold over, Uttanasana. Good, then inhale, bend both knees. Step your left foot back into a long, low lunge. You may need to come up onto your fingertips here. Hold and breathe for 1. Press your left heel back. Pull your right hip back. Exhale 2. Feel your inner thighs drawing to the midline. Feel that line from left heel to crown of the head. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. One more deep inhale. Now exhale, left foot meets the right foot, folding over. Inhale, bend both knees, step the right foot back. Long, low lunge, hold and breathe. Pressing that right heel now, opening the front of that right hip. Exhale 2. Inhale, and then exhale, right foot meets the left foot, folding over. Bend your knees, let the arms dangle. Slowly roll up through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Letting your head be the last thing to arrive. And as it does, take a moment here. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart to set a personal intention for your practice this morning. Thinking about the manners of engagement you want to work with, the qualities that you want to sharpen and deepen, and most importantly, how those will ripple throughout the remainder of your day, positively impacting all the people, beings, and situations with whom you come into contact. Once you've set your intention, you'll place it in your heart center, and we'll carry it with us through our practice by linking it to our Ujjayi breath. We'll begin our practice by sounding one Om. You can join me or just listen. Inhale deeply. At the front edge of your mat, allow the arms to relax for 1 second. And then inhale, float the arms up, gazing at your thumbs. Exhale, fold over straight legs, palms pressed down, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend both knees, step the right foot back to a long, low lunge, look forward. And exhale, left foot steps back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to a plank pose. Exhale, releasing your knees, your chest, and your chin. Inhale, cobra, sliding forward. And exhale, move through child's pose, downward facing dog. Hold and breathe. One more full breath. Inhale, step the right foot forward, long, low lunge. Exhale, left foot meets the right foot, folding over. Inhale, stand up, prayer hands high above the head. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend both knees, step the left foot back. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Exhaling knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, move through child's pose, downward straight facing dog. Hold and breathe. And exhale fully. Inhale, step the left foot forward, long, low lunge. Exhale, right foot meets the left foot, folding over. Inhale, stand up, prayer hands high above the head. Exhale, Tadasana. Moving on, inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen to prepare. Exhale, step or jump back, lower chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra, yogi's choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold and breathe. Inhale, push the floor away. Exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands, pull your hips back. Inhale, hopper, step forward, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand up, prayer hands high above the head. Exhale, Tadasana. Again, like that. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen to prepare. Exhale, stepping or jumping, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hold and breathe. Inhale, push the floor away. Exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. Inhale, hop or step forward, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward, over, Uttanasana. Inhale, stand up, prayer hands high above the head. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the heart, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, hands down, then extend your legs, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen to prepare. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog, hold and breathe. Two more breaths. Good, inhale, step the right foot forward, left heel down, warrior one. Hold and breathe here. The inside aspect of the back leg pressing back and up. Finding your back bend behind your heart. Now inhale, find more back bend. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. One breath here. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down, warrior one. Hold and breathe. Inhale, find more back bend. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Hold and breathe. Good. Inhale, run right foot forward, left heel down, warrior one. Exhale, open arms and hips, warrior two, adjust the back foot as needed. Inhale, straighten the right leg just for a second. Exhale, rebend that knee, warrior two. Hold and breathe. Shoulders over hips. Arms pressing down. Good. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Pull the hips back, reach forward. Exhale, right hand down, left arm lifts for Trikonasana. Triangle pose, hold and breathe. Inhale, press the feet down to stand up. Exhale, bend the right knee, right hand to the outside of the right foot for extended angle A. One line from left heel to crown of the head. Hold and breathe for one. Good. Inhale, left hand down, left heel lifts. Long, low lunge. Exhale, extend the right leg, step the back foot in. Back foot at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, lengthen, shift the way forward, pull the right hip back. Exhale, fold over, Parsvasanasana, pyramid pose. Inhale, bend the right knee, look forward. Exhale, stepping back, downward facing dog, 3 breaths here. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down, warrior 1. Exhale, opening arms and hips, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the left leg just for a moment. Exhale, rebend the knee, warrior 2, hold and breathe. Inhale, straighten the left leg, pull the hips back, reaching forward. Then exhale, left hand down, right arm lifts, Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Inhale, press the feet down to stand up. Exhale, bend the left knee, right arm alongside of the ear for extended angle. Palm faces the floor, inhale. Good, inhale, right hand down, right heel lifts, long, low lunge. Exhale, straighten the left leg, stepping the back foot in, back foot at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, lengthen your spine, shift way forward, pull the left hip back. Exhale, folding over. Hold and breathe. Inhale, bend the left knee, look forward. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Hold and breathe. Good, inhale, step the right foot forward, long, low lunge. Exhale, lower the left knee down onto the floor. Interlace your fingers on top of your right knee. Inhale, lift your torso up. Exhale, let the front of the left pelvis drip towards the floor by the front foot for 1, crescent moon. Optionally, you can reach the arms up if you're looking for a little bit more. Exhale, 2, that's completely optional and up to you. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep inhale. And a full exhale. Good inhale, stand up on that left knee, lift the left arm by the ear. Exhale, twisting to the right, left elbow outside of right knee, hands come to prayer. You can stay here optionally. Inhale, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Hold and breathe for 1. Inhale, frame the front foot. And exhale, bring the left knee to the outside of the right foot, sitting down for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Both sits bones are on the ground. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, left arm up. Exhale, twisting to the right, left elbow outside of right knee. Hold and breathe. One more deep inhale. And a full exhale. Inhale, gently face front. Exhale, counter rotate. Inhale, face front again as you swing that right leg behind you. Exhale, press back downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Exhale, lower the right knee down. Inhale, interlace your fingers onto your front knee. Hold and breathe here for 1. Again, you can lift the arms alongside of the ears if that feels better. Opening your heart, exhale 2. Every inhale lengthens. Every exhale, the front of our right hip drips closer to the floor by our front foot. Good inhale. Come to stand up on the right knee, right arm by the ear. Exhale, twisting to the left. Right elbow outside of left knee. Hands come to prayer. This may be as far as you go. Optionally, inhale, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Hold and breathe for 1. Inhale, frame the front foot. Exhale, right knee to the outside of the left foot, sitting down for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale, lengthen, lift the right arm up. Exhale, twisting left, right elbow outside of left knee. Hold and breathe. Inhale, gently facing front. Exhale, counter rotate. Inhale, face front again as you swing that left leg behind you, tucking the toes under. And exhale, pressing back downward facing dog. Hold and breathe. Good inhale forward to a plank pose. Exhale onto the right hand outside of the right foot for side plank. Left arm straight up. You can drop your right knee to the floor underneath your right hip if you need. Hold and breathe for 1. Inhale, left hand down, plank pose, Kumbhakasana. Exhale, onto the left hand, outside of the left foot, other side, Vashisthasana. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, you can drop the left knee if you need. Inhale, right hand down, plank pose. Exhale, releasing knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra, slide forward. Hold and breathe here for 1. One more, inhale, get a little longer. Then exhale, release your forehead to the floor, arms alongside of the body, palms facing up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, draw your navel in. Inhale, lift your head, chest, and legs for Shalabhasana. 5 breaths. And release down, turn your head, rock the pelvis out. Take this opportunity to check in with your own low back and SI joints. Remembering that not every practice has to be our deepest physically or the most impressive aesthetically. That really we're taking these shapes with breath to get energy, circulation through our body on all levels. So if you need to repeat locust pose, what we just did, you're absolutely welcome. Otherwise, if you're moving on to Dhanurasana bow pose, you'll bend both knees. Reach back to grab tops of feet, ankles, or shins. On an inhale, kick back to lift up. Exhale here, focusing on the backbone behind the heart. And then release down, turn your head, and rock the pelvis out. Setting up for bow number 2. Variations are welcome if you have them. You can grab the inside of your ankles if your palms face away and your thumbs face up. Inhale, kick back to lift up. And release down. Rock the pelvis out. Place your hands on the floor underneath your shoulders. On an inhale, press down to lift up. And exhale, come onto your hands and your knees. Lower our forearms down onto the ground. Elbows underneath the shoulders, forearms are parallel. Index knuckle, thumb knuckle pressing down. Gazing at the imaginary line you could draw between the tips of your thumbs. Tuck your toes, extend your legs into a forearm down dog, dolphin pose. Then if you're comfortable, you can bring your gaze between your feet, hold and breathe. Elbows pressing down and trying to slide your torso closer to your thighs. And then lower the knees, sit on your heels, hands in your lap, spine tall, eyes closed. Forearm stand preparation, we'll do dolphin pose, alternating lifting one leg and then the next. If you're at home and have a regular forearm stand practice, you can come into it. Coming back onto our forearms, tucking our toes, extending our legs. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the right leg. And lower down. Inhale, lift the left leg. And lower down. One more. Inhale, right leg lifts. And lower. Left leg lifts. and lower, and sit on your heels. Come forward onto your hands or your knees. Press back into a downward facing dog. Inhale forward to a plank pose. Exhaling knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide forward to cobra. And then exhale, release onto your forehead. Then turn onto your back. Bending the knees, feet on the floor, hip distance. Arms alongside of the body, fingertips grazing your Achilles tendons. On an inhale, press your heels down to lift your pelvis, low back, middle back, and upper back. Then interlace your fingers together, rock from side to side, draw your shoulder blades closer. Hold and breathe. Then release the hands, roll down the upper back, middle back, low back, and pelvis. And windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Now, if you want, you can repeat that posture, half wheel bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Or if you're wanting a fuller position, Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel, you'll place your hands on the floor by the ears, fingertips pointing towards your toes. You'll draw the navel in. On an inhale, you'll press down to lift up, filling up with breath. Hold and breathe. And then exhale, chin to the chest, roll down. Arms out into a T, and windshield wiper the knees from side to side. One more opportunity, choosing the back bend that is of greatest service to you today. Keeping in mind that that back bend may not be the deepest or fullest expression of your back bend that you've ever done. Placing hands and feet, draw the navel in and up. Inhale, press down to lift up. And exhale, chin to the chest, slowly roll down. And windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Now, as if you're picking up a 1-week-old baby, that's how gently I want you to hug the knees into the chest. Interlace your fingers and breathe deeply here. Good, gentle recline twist. Press the balls of your feet down, lift your hips up into the right 2 inches, place them back down. Let the knees fall to the left at the height of your belly button, the kneecaps. Left hand to the outside of the right knee, inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, open the right arm. Hold and breathe. Inhale, roll on to your left side. Then exhale, roll on to your back. Balls of the feet on the floor, lift your hips up and to the left 2 inches, place them back down. Let the knees fall to the right. Right hand to the outside of the left knee, inhale, lift the left arm up. Then exhale, side bend or side twist. Hold and breathe. Twist, twist, twist. Our next inhale, roll back onto your right side. And then from here, roll onto your back, hugging the knees in. If it's available, a happy baby. Grabbing the soles of your feet and showing them to the ceiling, drawing your knees towards the floor by the armpits, putting as much of the back of your sacrum on the floor as you can, and then rocking from side to side. Gently and easily, massaging your back with the floor. And then hug the knees in. Start to rock forward and back. Gain some momentum. Eventually you come to sit up. And then extend those legs out in front of you. Grab the flesh of your seat, pull it behind you, lengthening the back aspects of your legs. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, crown of the head lifts. And then folding forward, navel towards knees, heart towards toes. Every inhale lengthens and expands. Every exhale softens you a little deeper. Five more breaths. Inhale, lift up your torso, bending the right knee into the chest. Then exhale, let the right knee fall to the side, right side of the foot high to the left inner thigh. Inhale, twist your torso over that left leg, flexing that foot. And exhale, folding forward for Janu Shirshasana. Hold and breathe. Inhale, lift up your torso and your right knee. Exhale, extend the right leg long. Then bend the left knee in as you inhale. Exhale, open it up, left sole of the foot high to the right inner thigh. Inhale, twist your heart over that right leg, and then exhale, folding forward. Other side. Inhale, lift up your torso and your left knee. Exhale, extend the left leg. Bend the knees in, but keep your heels at least 2 feet away from your groin. Let the knees fall apart, soles of the feet come together. Gently grab your shins. Inhale, lengthen. This time, gently round the spine. Allow the forehead to drip towards your soles of your feet. Tarasana, star pose. Slowly come to sit up. Then draw your knees together. Now, if there are any other postures that your body is needing before we take Shavasana, final resting pose, now is the time. Anything is open to you with the exception of a deep back bend. Perhaps you want a mild inversion, which is legs up to the ceiling, arms out. In order to make this a little easier, if you have a block or a zafu, you can place it underneath your sacrum, the back of your pelvis, and extend the legs up. And if you're in this Viparita Karani, deep in the breath here, letting gravity work for you, bringing the fluid from the feet and the lower legs up back to the heart and lungs. If you want to accentuate that effect, you can gently flex and point the feet, as our calf muscles, particularly our soleus, is known as the second heart, So responsible for moving fluid back up to the heart and lungs against gravity with every step. If you're in a shoulder stand or a headstand, that's also totally welcome, and feel free to stay as long as you want. Otherwise, we'll remove any propping that we might have had. We'll come to find ourselves down on our backs for Shavasana. We'll let our feet separate about 12 inches, the toes to flop apart. Arms can come alongside of the body or rested on our torso, whichever is most comfortable. We'll take 3 cleansing breaths together. Inhale through the nose. Soft sigh through the mouth. With every sigh, let yourself get heavy. Now relinquish control of the body and the breathing, becoming heavy, relaxed, and receptive. If you'd like a longer Shavasana, feel free to pause the video here. Otherwise, start to deepen the breathing. Bring small movements to your fingers and to your toes. Allow the head to rock gently from side to side. Extend the arms alongside of the ears, stretching the arms and legs long. And then hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Roll onto one side, using your bottom arm as a pillow, pausing here for a moment. And then slowly making your way up into a comfortable seated position. I recommend sitting up on a block, bolster, blanket, or zafu. Once you've found a comfortable seat, find stillness. Draw your awareness inward. Reconnect to that intention and visualize it rippling throughout the remainder of your day. Taking this sense of presence and groundedness with you, seeing it positively impact all the people, beings, and situations with whom you come into contact. We will seal our practice by sounding one Om. Again, you can join me or just listen. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Take a deep inhale. Om Bolo Satguru, Bhagavan Ki, Jai. Thank you, everybody in our circle community. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for showing up for yourself and for your practice, for doing your own personal growth work. As you know, we are off and running now, so I'm glad you joined us. Join us for many other offerings. I'll look forward to seeing you. Have an incredible day.